So I wanted to get out a video, just showing off Camille into Fiora. I blinded Camille, obviously. Got counterpicked. I think this matchup is very playable, unless you're at a very high level. But even then, there's things that you can do in relation to your jungler, and even by yourself if there's a pretty big gap. This is in D1, or rather this account was Diamond 1, and I think I'm 3-1 in my placements. This is the beginning of Season 10, so we're just going to be explaining our thought process throughout this game, and hopefully not get shut on by Fiora. Because then I just won't upload it. Just a little bit indecisive about when I wanted to level up, so I just didn't. Don't believe I've played this matchup yet in Season 10. The main difference being that Fiora takes Conqueror now. Right. Bad Vital RNG. Though with starting Q, I can trade relatively evenly. She'll get the first hit before I can shield. Yeah. But now I have control over the wave. Unless she gets another perfect Vital. And another one. Alright. So Vital RNG was really insane for her, so we're just gonna back off for a second. There we go. She has Conqueror stack, so I don't want to fight her until that goes away. Oops. We're gonna look to get a hook shot. Just a bit of limit testing there. Well, reaction testing rather. So in that scenario, her Q is up, I think, unless she queued that minion randomly. It should have been up. I should have the ability, or she should have the ability to just Q onto me. I don't know why she didn't take that trade. Or she can just Q out, but then it'll go on full CD. That's one of the reasons Fiora has a good matchup. Obviously, the obvious thing is just the hook shot riposte interaction being quite favorable for Fiora. But obviously we're in a really good spot here. Do a single mystery ping. She's probably just warding. Or she's doing that. That's gonna take her forever, so I'm just gonna let her. She's gonna end up losing cannon for it, I believe. Actually. Okay, she ended up not doing it. Her CS is still 20. Mid is not going great. We're maintaining our freeze. We're not really under risk. We can just slow push this here. Long as we hold mana for E, we're basically under no threat. She's gonna try to freeze on us, whatever. Worst case, if she really fights for it, she'll lose them for health bar, and then we just TP back. some mana, we have CS advantage. She might try to cancel this. Oh, wow, that's really awkward. I think I'm gonna go ahead and TP here, just because I was really slow to get back. To be totally honest, I'll have to review it to see if this is a good TP. Wow, she actually held that. So I was expecting her to Q onto me, but instead she just kind of stood still. Really, I think she was in shop or something. Like, there's no reason that you don't try to dodge that. Anyway, regardless, letting her base isn't the end of the world, but it's more ideal if I stop her base, obviously. That's why I tried to do it. But the goal is to just not take a really shitty trade and have her be able to push me in. Mid. How did that happen? What the fuck? How does a Fiora gank mid lane with Katarina as the only setup? What? He didn't ping flash. She must have used flash, right? So she could have riposted me, but there was a time where I walked up, and I've baited her riposte a couple times, so you kind of need to hit that balance. Just kind of be random about it. Whoops. Thought I could get my Q off. Katarina's gonna make things interesting. Just go Merc Treads here. So Sheen Tiamat is a pretty good solution if you feel like there's gonna be someone trying to roam, because you can just take towers in response. Yeah, if he had, I think if he just kind of holds his spot with Senna, he can kill there. But no, she's so strong. Could have played that better. Could have gotten a W off as well. Don't think this is gonna turn out favorable for him. He can ult if he has vision, but Katarina's gonna be there. Wait, what? Katarina just recalled? Okay. I guess that's fine. Bot's doing alright. If Katarina matches me top lane, I just need to chill. I mean, obviously I thought I could get a kill. I'm supposed to keep doing that, but in a, unless she presents any giant opportunities, I just need to relax and hope that Malzahar doesn't also lose to Fiora. I don't really want to try to coordinate a swap on my Smurf. Just kind of more effort than it's worth. Okay, so they're swapping back. Now Fiora has gotten a bit of a comeback. Just not being denied by me this time. Plus the earlier kill. But I still should have somewhat of an advantage. Well, she hasn't really played it perfectly, so I'm pretty sure just by virtue of skill we have pressure on her. would have gone control ward there, but wasn't fast enough on the buying before I got to my hookshot. You can buy while your hookshot is an animation and you're still on base, but I'm not that amazing. It's worth going for that. If she isn't paying attention, then I kill. So I flipped it a bit, given my build is really good for taking towers. And there was action going on bot side. I decided that I would rather take the 2 plates and risk potentially getting ganked by Katarina. So Fiora will feel like she needs to, or can make plays with me right now. Or she should feel like that. That's something you can always do against a Fiora. You can walk out of her. You can walk out of her riposte range, so preemptively just inputting the movement commands. For example, you're going to E onto her, and then, well, she's here, you E onto her here, and then you just walk straight up or down, or left to right in relationship to how she is. I don't really want to TP onto this. It's a Katarina with Gunblade and QSS, so like if they just sit here 3v4, then mouse pushes, I get into position. Fiora has Tiamat, so they can take a lot. There's a lot of camps up, so I'd rather push. Because if I freeze, then, well, 1, I have Tiamat, so it's just not very effective, and 2, Fiora can just respond by taking camps. That's a bit awkward. So notice this should be like a little bit above, should be D1 or below Masters, and the Fiora is not punishing me nearly as well as she could. Perfect play is not a requisite for climbing. Yes, there are ranks where how I play Camille I would struggle a bit, but there's a small timing, I think, where a Senna ult hits, then we kill that. But it's like right when Fiora's at her lowest before she gets her heal off. Or before that. Also works. Okay. Ah. Shag on top to deal with that. Now I'm gonna split push. I should be really cognizant, and basically in this next team fight, if I can cancel Katarina ult, or otherwise prevent her from getting resets, this should not be a problem. However, I don't have an AMR, so getting close to her is scary. Okay. Wait, what? Oh, fuck. That was pretty sloppy. Still works out though. Gonna instantly reset. I know my team is... Actually, I'm not. Would've been nice to get all the small ones, but whatever. So, hesitation might have screwed me over a bit. If I can cheese this red buff, then that'll give me enough sustain that I can stay. Yep. Potentially even surprise the Fiora. Probably could get away without flashing there. So by taking the red buff, I ensured that I was going to heal up. Got the honey fruit during it. Red buff healing is pretty underrated. Once you hit level 11, this will heal you to full very, very quickly. Katarina's doing what Katarina mains do, throwing her lead. Gonna reset after this. Hydra. Nobody's going bot. We're not really even contesting anything. I mean, Herald for bot is not worth it. If he had full intel, he could probably just stay, but luckily he backed off. It's good for us. I'm gonna move mid now because it's clear that Jhin is resetting, and I want to be around for this Herald. I'm gonna extend my mana to get there closer, or to get there sooner, because, well, it's pretty catastrophic if we die here. While saving my mana can be useful. I won't need this entire mana bar if it does come down to a fight. Clean. It always feels really, really good to ult someone like Pyke, who's extremely slippery. I could have played that a little bit better. When Jhin was very, very low, I could have just killed him with my AoE. Herald's got this. Superior play was to go immediately bot and take this tower while my team was mid with Herald. They did not need me. Could have gotten one extra tower here. Gonna go full defensive because we're pretty comfortable in the lead now. Mercs are still really good against their team. The MR is not useless against the double Sork shoes in their team. Alternatively, I could have gone Jarms. Stack that up because I'll have brief amount of time to farm, so getting that full 100 health is nice, but I wouldn't say that it's more valuable than getting the tier 2 boot move speed and the tenacity at this point. I already have enough base health that that extra bit of health isn't going to really change too much. I'm gonna take some damage from the tower, as I can afford to. I've got Ravenous. Oh. So it would be nice. So if she had played that right, I'm pretty sure she could have just bossed it the correct timing. And things would have been a little bit harder for us. The alternative play was obviously not diving this, grabbing the Ocean Soul, that's still in the game. And then playing 4-0-1, and then just roaming constantly and abusing the fact that I have better map scaling, and better team fighting than Fiora. Alright, hope that was somewhat helpful for you guys, and peace.